Hi. Hi. If you saw me make a weird face, it's because I'm in my bathroom. I love bathrooms. I don't know, they make great like office chairs. So I leaned back on the toilet and it moves. So I was like, oh shit. I don't want to break it. So I'm coming on to make a short, very serious message. Let's see if I can get settled. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So this message, it's about healing and like the mile markers in healing. All right. So, long story short, I was almost murdered in 2004. It was a situation where I was held against my will for 2.5 months. And he would me every day, and I'd be like, and wiggle. And then he would also like grape me every day. They didn't ask about that. He would still be in jail. So, anyways, I lived in fear for about 3 years and had like a bug out bag for in case I spotted him, like with a wig and glasses and all kinds of things. I was scared. He said, I will come back and cut you into little pieces and bury you under your mother's house. I mean, it was like so heavy. It was really intense, and it changed me forever. I've never been the same since that experience. But long story short, catching up to today, this is like 2004 is when that happened. April of 2004. He got out of jail August 2004. I haven't heard from him since 2007. And every now and then, I will see somebody that looks like him. And it's like, oh! And today, somebody knocked on my door. I thought they were pressure washing and that they needed to pressure wash the back porch. No, they're Google fibering. I don't understand. If we have all these fucking 5G towers, why do we need Google fiber under the ground? I know. People explained it to me. It will never make sense to me. So anyways, that's what they're installing. So somebody knocked on the door and I was real nice, blah, blah, blah. We talked. And then they left the fence open. So I'm about to leave. And I was like, I really don't want, like my nosy neighbor Alan to see my plants or what's on my porch or anything. I was like, plus if I come home and just open the door, the dogs will run out and then my one dog will take off. So I went out and I was like, oh shit, is that Angel Anthony Dante? I mean, I was like, oh, for a second. And then it was like instantly my higher self, my big sister in me was like, fuck no, that's not him. Go on out, ask them about the fence, and be done with what you got to do. And as soon as I walked out, like there was just like all of that thought, just like whoosh, it just went away. Like it got flushed down the toilet. No fear, no memory, no trigger, no nothing. And I was like, hey, are y'all done with the fence? Blah blah blah. And so. And I was the one guy. I was like, I thought you were doing pressure washing. I know you must have thought I was like crazy or needed my coffee. And so I had them laughing and everything. And I was like, Google, Google, Google. Thank y'all and be safe and all that. And like I do, and I'm being genuine when I do that. I think genuine people understand that. Some lying fake ass people may be like, I'm a lying fake ass person too, but I'm not. So yeah, I was able to shut the fence because also I have a couple of e-bikes out there, and I was like, I totally trust the workers out there, what they're installing and doing, but I don't trust some of my neighbors that I know. 2 that I know. Old Fart and another one. Old Fart and Big Head that rides his bike and because he's chunky. I'm sorry. I have no hate on chunk. Or anything, or weight. It's good to have a little weight on you. But he's an asshole, so when I see him ride his bike, I'm like, oh! And I did say one time when my friend Pat was alive and he was his neighbor, when I saw him, I was like, oh, are you going on tour to Chunky today? That could be why he wants to kick my ass. Okay. Tour to Chunky, because yeah, I was pretty obnoxious as a teenager and preteen. And I'm now my age, if you can figure it out, I'm 11. My age adds up to 11. And that's sometimes my mentality with my obnoxiousness. But I try to behave and not piss anybody off because I really don't want to be beat up. So, anyways, all that aside, today it was like, wow, hey, Virginia Slims, you've come a long way. Because I've really been doing a lot of work on inner healing that trauma from the past. Not getting triggered when I see somebody that has that certain look of the guy that almost offed me. So, yeah. So I think it's a great day. And I'm going to end this, because preface would have been at the beginning, but I'm just going to end this and say, I don't know where you are in your life, and I don't know if you're having fear. A lot of people are having a lot of different fears because of everything going on, but just know that you're not alone. You have our Heavenly Father, whatever name you want to call him, okay, and your guardian angel, and you have a spirit team. We have a whole team with us. I don't really know who my team members are, but I'd like to take a guess at it. But we're not alone. So if you feel alone, you feel overwhelmed, you feel like there's too much challenge, you're never going to get through it, you're living in pain, you have a blown disc, so many different things. You've got Parkinson's disease, all kinds of things. I'm doing some healing sessions either later this evening or tomorrow. I'm doing 2 healing sessions. One has Parkinson's disease and the other guy has a bulging disc. So I'm going to do the EFT, electro freedom tapping. I can never remember what EFT stands for, but I've been working on this stuff since like 2015. I've been doing a lot of the woo-woo classes and different things and development and going out to Sedona and not going on retreats. After going on a few retreats, I'm going, these fuckers. I decided, I'll just go out by myself and go do my own like little shaman walk. So I'm not trying to get into metaphysical, esoterical stuff, but what I'm trying to say is you have what you need within you. What you need to do is just honor your home. Home is where your heart is. As long as you have your heart, you've got home. And if you've got that, you're where you need to be, no matter where it is, and you're going to get through whatever you're going through. But don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. And you don't have to be toxic in your positivity. Like we could be negative and assholes. We can say bad words. Like, fuck! I just scared my dog. Peter, come back. I didn't. Peter, I was talking to the video, not you. Come here, baby. So, yeah. So be careful with your words, because we make our life. We are allotted our lifetime, and then we have free will. So a lot of things that happen within our lives are due to our choices and how we think. So if we think negatively, then, that's how it's going to be, is negative. Or, I don't want to talk about politics, but I'll just finish it up. I'm just so tired of all the parties finger pointing, and then there's this great divide, and that's exactly what the political heads want, is everybody to be divided, because if we are united, we stand. Divided, we fall. That's my message. So don't divide yourself, okay? Stay united with yourself, with your beliefs, your dreams, your goals, your motivation, your inspiration, your belief. Don't be a doubting Thomas. Be a do-it Tommy, or a do-it Tamara. So, and everybody have a great day. I'm gonna leave and go take care of some things, because I got work to do. But I love y'all, and I want the best for everyone. And sometimes life doesn't give us the best. Sometimes we're not in the best spots, but we can definitely get through them. I'm a living testament of that. That fucker didn't kill me. I'm still alive. Ha ha. And I prayed my ass off during that time. And I was like, God, please help me, help me to live if there's something meant for me to do more in my life. Here it is, 22 plus years later. I may not have all my hair from having so much hair pulled out, but hey, I'm still alive. And that's what counts. And I've got to change my name to Kathy. I hate that name, Kathy, but good Lord, I got the gift of gab. Maybe I should name myself Gabby. Hi, I'm Gabby. I'm Chatty Gabby. Chatty Gabby. Chatty Gabby. Chatty Gabby. All right, I'm going to go listen to Indian music. Wow. Bollywood. Chatty Gabby. Bollywood. I love it. I love y'all. Everyone everywhere. Even in your underwear. Y'all have a good day.